Shalom, Israel. This is Bishop Nathaniel. I want you to know that you can view all our Sabbath classes live on IUIC TV. That's right, I said on IUIC TV. Download the app today. Shalom.
Let me get Matthew 24 real quick. Matthew 24. Matthew 24, start at verse 3.
Matthew chapter 24, verse 3. And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, Tell us, when shall these things be?
So this is the disciples, they're talking to Christ, a black man, right? So they asking him, when shall the end come? How do we know that we're near the end of the world? How do we know that's coming to pass? Read.
And what shall be the sign of thy coming?
And when shall be the sign that we're going to see you coming out of the chariots? Out of the so-called UFOs? When is it going to be the sign that we're going to see you, Christ? Read.
And of the end of the world.
And when is the end of the world? When is that going to be? When is destruction coming to the earth? And when are you going to come back to deliver your people? Read.
And Jesus answered and said unto them.
So now Christ, our black Messiah, now he's going to reply. Read. What did he say?
Take heed that no man deceive you.
So take heed that no man deceive you. Read. Because there's many men out there now. He's going to say it. Read.
For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Christ.
That's your Christianity right now. That's your Seventh-day Adventist. That's your Jehovah's Wickedness.
Right.
That's your Baptist church, your Methodist church. Read it again.
For many shall come in my name.
Christ said, for many shall come in his name, saying what?
I am Christ.
Lying, saying they are Christ. By what? Setting up this white man here that our people's worshiping in these churches on Sunday.
Right.
Many shall come and say, look, I am Christ.
Right.
Follow me. That's what's going on now. You got many pastors jumping up out of nowhere on YouTube videos saying, listen, follow me. This is the way. Read.
And shall deceive many.
And they are deceiving our people. Telling our people to bring tithes and give tithes. Now you paying the pastor.
Right. For
one verse. You going to church on Sunday to pay the pastor for one verse for 3 hours.
Right, teach up. Wake them up.
And then you paying for overtime because you stay there. What the noon? You got the Sunday school. You got 12 noon service, and then you go back to church at 3 p.m.
Wake them up.
Still giving them money, and he ain't said nothing.
Right.
Ain't nothing come out his mouth.
Teach up.
Read.
For many.
The Christian church is nothing but a concert.
Right.
That's all you pay for.
That's right.
You might as well get tickets. It's not but a concert. They got an ATM set up on the side of the machine. Side of the church building. Read on.
For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Christ.
Read.
And shall deceive many.
Read.
And ye shall hear of wars.
And you shall hear of wars, like the officer was bringing out earlier. China is shooting off nuclear missiles around the whole earth.
Right.
After months of silence, the United States has for the very first time confirmed that China has indeed gone ahead and tested what is being described as a hypersonic glide vehicle earlier this summer. Now, the top U.S. General Mark Milley has confirmed these reports. He's describing it as close to a Sputnik moment for the Americans. He, of course, was referring to Russia beating the Americans in the race to launch the first man-made satellite, which put Moscow clearly ahead of the Americans in the Cold War era. He also admitted that it was a significant technological breakthrough for the Chinese, and it had got everyone's attention, although few countries have spoken out openly against it. Now, China's hypersonic glide vehicle is worrying Washington, and rightly so. The new missile system is designed to evade the U.S. defenses. It moves at a speed of 5 Mach, that is 5 times the speed of sound, making it harder to detect and intercept. The United States also believes that the missile first orbits the Earth before descending down onto the target.
So you hearing about these rumors of war. Why would China be shooting off nuclear missiles? Why is the U.S. trying to revamp their military arsenal? Now they're coming out with what? Super soldiers. Why are they coming out with super soldiers?
One of them is the Future Force Warrior. It has an impressive design which brings fantasy from blockbusters into reality. The key part of the Future Force Warrior uniform is its special dynamic armor. It's no more than an inch thick, but a special material makes it more effective than most of the modern armor vests. And this concept may be introduced into service in 2020. This project uses magnetic rheological fluids, which are similar to oil in density. In a normal state, a suit made of this material clings firmly to the body like a Hydra suit. But the moment the soldier gives a command, under the influence of a magnetic field, the liquid becomes hard as a rock in just 0.001 seconds. Of course, it's only one of the defense layers. The engineers of this project also experiment with another material, a mix of polyethylene glycol and nanobit silica. This substance solidifies independently the moment it gets hit, and when the energy wave from a strike decreases, it becomes soft again. And the outer layer of the armor will resemble that of a medieval warrior. A massive shell, helmet, limbs protection, although the soldier will almost not feel the weight of this armor as it'll form something like a flexible exoskeleton. A smart suit which will carry the soldier and support his movements, and make him 300% stronger. Considering its low weight, such limb enforcement will allow soldiers to jump several feet up and forward and instantly leave the impact zone.
What's the need for that?
Right.
For war. Right. They're preparing for war. Read.
And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars.
And we're hearing the rumors of wars. Well, I don't know if you blacks and Hispanics hearing anything. But there are rumors of wars that's going on as we speak. Behind closed doors. Read.
See that ye be not troubled.
Read.
For all these things must come to pass.
Christ said all these things must come to pass. It's going to happen. You can't stop it. Whether y'all believe or whether y'all don't believe, the prophecy will come into pass.
That's right.
Read.
But the end is not yet.
Read.
For nation shall rise against nation.
So that's why you have China rising up.
Right.
That's why you have Iran. You think Iran forgot about what the U.S. did to their general?
Bring it out.
To their scientists? They ain't forget about that. That's nation rising up against nation. China's beefing up their military arsenal to attack the U.S. That's nation rising up against nation. Read.
And kingdom against kingdom.
Read.
And there shall be famines.
And there shall be what?
Famines.
And there shall be famines.
Right.
I know y'all standing in front. I know all these cheesesteak spots. But guess what? There's a food shortage going on right now.
Let me know.
Whether you believe it or not, there's a food shortage. And it's showing when you go to the dollar store, when you go to the Dollar General, when you go to Walmart.
Right.
The shelves are empty.
Right.
Why? Because the trucks are not coming.
Right.
Why the trucks are not coming? Because the food is sitting out in the ports.
Right.
Off the coast of Los Angeles, the reason you're paying more for everyday items and perhaps struggling to find some in the store? A vital parking lot in the Pacific. Container ships, mostly from Asia, stretching across the horizon. To get an up-close view, we rode along with LA Port Police Marine 12. It didn't take long. The radar suddenly filled with ships.
That's it right here. They're right outside the outer harbor.
76 ships waiting for up to 10 days each to enter the port of Los Angeles or nearby Long Beach.
Everywhere you look, there's a ship just sitting out here in the water.
And 500,000 containers. But this is just one component of the stretched global supply chain that runs from Asian manufacturers across the Pacific to American consumers, now backed up and bottlenecked. Gene Soroka runs the Port of Los Angeles, America's biggest.
How many ships a day now are coming in here?
In the last month and a half, we're averaging 18 ships a day.
That's nearly double the number that arrived daily before the pandemic.
This white man is creating a famine. He's creating a food shortage.
Let them know.
It's time for y'all to wake up.
Bring it out.
These cheesesteak spots right here, don't worry, the cheesesteaks are going to go up just like gas is going up.
Right.
Because there's a shortage of meat.
Right.
They're not going to be able to get the meat like you think they're going to be able to get the meat.
Right.
The meat not going, for these cheesesteak spots right here, the meat not going to be coming in like that no more.
Right.
They won't get no cheese. You're not even getting cheese. You're going to be eating a dry cheesesteak. Just steak. You got loaves of bread that's sitting out in the porch.
Right.
You just going to have bread now. See, y'all people don't believe that. Y'all don't believe it's a food shortage going on because y'all don't read, y'all don't look at the news.
Right, right.
But you, don't worry, slowly but surely you're going to start to see the shelves. No water.
Right.
Because the white man, they already on it. They be on it. They know what's going on before we do. So by the time you get to Walmart or something, everything gone. Right, they got their own farm, they have acres of land, correct. So they ain't got to worry about it. Read that.
2nd Ezra chapter 6 verse 22.
Read.
And suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown. The full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty.
You see that?
And guess why, you so-called black people? The white man's not going to allow you in his neighborhood because he's not going to share his food with you.
Right.
Because he don't care about you.
Wait. The white man is kicking you out of the neighborhood. When they come in, they're kicking you out.
Right.
So why they let you back in?
Right.
Y'all better wake up, man. Read that. Read on. Read it again.
And suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown. The full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty.
Right, so your storehouses shall be found empty, meaning food shortage. Right, there's a wing shortage right now. I done went to certain restaurants, they say, yo, we ain't got no wings. Or the wings prices don't went up because there's a wing shortage. Yep. Y'all better wake up, man. This ain't no game.
Right.
Think about it. If there's a famine, there's no eating. For those that have families, there's no eating. Cause now, myself, I went to the dollar store, the shelves are empty. I'm bugging out a little bit myself, like, oh shoot. There's no, look, the trucks are not coming in. That's what they say. The trucks are not coming in. And the ships are in the port. For no reason, they're sitting out in the port. So the stuff that's supposed to be on the shelves is out in the waters because they're creating a famine. This is an artificial famine that Esau is making, and God is behind that. He prophesied it would happen. Read on.
And the trumpet shall give a sound, which when every man heareth, they shall suddenly be afraid.
Right, and the trumpet should sound, which is a warning that when you hear that, you should be afraid.
Right.
All right, go back to Matthew 24.
Matthew 24 verse 7. For nation shall rise against nation.
Read.
And kingdom against kingdom. And there shall be famines and pestilences.
And there should be famines and diseases around. We're living in this time right now that Christ is speaking about in the scriptures. We're living it right now today. It may be easy now to wake up and go to the store and go get what you want, but there's going to be a day where you ain't going to be able to do that. There's going to be and you've seen it right now. It's happening right now.
Right.
I never thought I would see this time where there's nothing on the shelves.
Right.
Who would think they would see a time where there's nothing on the shelves? You're not going to be able to buy. I never thought there would be a wing shortage. What is that? How is there a wing shortage?
Right.
So you telling me all the chickens in the world, there's a wing shortage?
Right.
Now the prices of wings are going up. The prices of chicken is going up. Wake up.
What club was that at?
That was admit that a lot of people don't even realize that.
I've called her. She hasn't responded. I've called her more than a few times.
But the Zulu Nation, I'm like, what the hell is this? I know nobody know what I'm talking about. You'll leave me on the island by myself. I don't know what the hell Bishop's talking about. That's what y'all do. Then after class, yeah, I knew what you were talking about. I just don't want to be caught out there. The hell is this? Get on my damn nerves. So read that again, 31.
We used to scream Black Power while heroin was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission. Minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold. From Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.